Hey guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I'm Anne. And in this video, I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts, that's soulmates, twin flames, twin rays, and anybody that you are connected to romantically. Please stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message for you. Okay, guys, we are now officially in Mercury Retrograde. It happened on the 14th, and it goes until this second. So just be aware, guys, when Mercury Retrograde happens, don't freak out. It could be something good for you, so just take it as it comes, and just know that when things go a little haywire, you know what it is. Okay, so I've divided the cards two parts: divine masculine, divine feminine. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, so the first card for divine masculine is truth. And divine masculines basically right now are going through a lot of that, a lot of inner truth, a lot of release, surrendering. It's the beginning of the year now, so we all have a lot of things that we're releasing, letting go of, and wanting to start fresh and brand new, although sometimes it feels like the days are going too quick that we don't have a chance to. You have to get away that mentality. I know it's hard to, because we all have like limited amount of time every day, but trust me, once you start cleaning the clutter, letting go of things, and finding that inner truth, the divine masculines start to see themselves as for who they are, and the inner truth starts to come through. So that's basically why I'm not saying that's why we clean our houses, but when you're trying to uncover something, you're not gonna see this truth. You're not gonna see the beauty of things when you're constantly trying to remove everything. And I mean, when you're not removing it, and when you have it in front of you. Okay, I'm going to rephrase my words, because when you have too much in front of you, like you have so much on your plate. I'm not talking about like stuff in general. I'm talking about when you're like juggling too many different things. In your relationship, maybe you are involved with somebody that you find to be appealing, and you find attractive, and you really like this person, but there's somebody else there that really is, you're part of your soul. And sometimes we don't really like acknowledge it, or we just don't want to acknowledge it, or we're going through stuff with that person that we can't, we really can't define, like why they're, distant or whatever. Don't put too much pressure on yourself that you need to be with someone. Being codependent on somebody just because you don't want to be alone, or you're just you're just not looking for the answers in the right place. You're just looking to cover it up. Don't do that to yourself. Find what works for you. Find that inner truth inside of you. If that person you're feeling that's connected to you, and that person is meant for you, you can feel it. You just know it. You have to go what your gut says. Now, like I said, these messages are not me telling you what to do, but this is a message that I just felt I had to say it to somebody, and maybe it was something that you had to hear. Okay, so butterflies. Divine masculines, as they're uncovering the truth, I love this card. They are like a butterfly. A butterfly is transformation, as you can see. Beautiful color butterflies. And we see spring pretty soon, so I can't wait. This is why the butterfly changes. The butterfly goes from the little caterpillar, looks like a little worm thing, and furry sometimes. And you know what? When they're going through the transformation, they might not be the prettiest to look at, but everybody knows when they see a caterpillar, you try not to step on it, or you just try to like lead it in its right way. I know that's what I do, because that beautiful butterfly is transforming, and that's what you are right now. You are starting to see things and feel things, and you know what? That something better is coming to you. Something is coming to you, but you need to be patient, or you need to be, more willing to be open to something, a situation in your life, because that's where it comes from. Divine masculine needs to tune into that. Otherwise, they're always going to feel like they're missing out in life. Self-love. Divine masculine, I hate to say it, but does not love themselves enough. They don't give themselves credit. They're usually running, or they're hiding, or they're pushing everything underneath the rug. Now is the time for inner truth, as you can see this card, and self-love. When you dig deep, you know what happens? You see the love. You see the love that they have, and the love is inspiring a beautiful change. I love this card too. When you're inspiring a beautiful change, you're actually seeing things on a higher level, because you can't evolve spiritually, guys, if you are always stuck on a certain situation, or your life has just been kind of like in a like like I said, like if you have too much on your plate, I feel like a lot of people do this to themselves, and maybe you might as well. When you put too much on your agenda, too much that you want to do, and you just don't get nothing done, because it's part of the change. It's part of letting go. Yeah, we all are excited. We want things to start moving on. We want to start living our lives. We're just tired of this. I'm not going to go into it, but we're just tired of the way life has been lately. It's all part of a transformation. Divine Feminines, you are starting to celebrate. Things are starting to unfold. And there's a lot to celebrate. Just like this. This is like New Year's. And this is a New Year card. Yeah. I love it. A New Year card to, rejoice and just celebrate life. Celebrate, pop the champagne, even though I don't drink champagne, but, my husband does. Do whatever it takes to make yourself happy. That's what Divine Feminines need to start practicing. So we got self-love, and we got celebration. Two cards that came next to each other, something to pay attention to. It's important. I don't lay these cards out like, okay, it has to be this position, this position, this position. No, I can do those layouts. I did do those layouts many of years ago, but now I find that Spirit leads me that when they're together, sometimes there's a number, sometimes there's something to look at, and it just stands out. And it's like, wow, I didn't even get that message. So pay attention. If you do your cards, you may want to pay attention to messages that come through. Okay, and then we have meditation. Now, a lot of you want to meditate. A lot of you do meditate. A lot of you used to meditate. Meditation is so vital, especially now during this time. We're in Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and the beginning of the year, because it's good to meditate on your thoughts, your feelings, and things that you want to do. This is what inspires us. Grab a planner, grab a journal, and, start writing in it. Start putting out what you want for the future. If this is something that you need to meditate over that. And when you meditate, you end up finding your inner truth, your inner peace. As these cards are lined up together, you can see transformation, change, meditate, and chakras. Yeah, so look at that. I mean, they're all together right here. And you know what? When they come up together, there's always a meaning behind it. Energy balance. Yeah, it's about meditation, guys. Look at that. I just noticed that. I mean, this is a very spiritual deck. I believe it's the what is it? The Sacred Power? Am I mistaken? The Sacred Power reading cards. And you know what? This is the deck, by the way, to show you guys. Okay. So it's time to just start meditating, get into spirituality. I know a lot of people say, oh, I do meditate, I do this, I do that. No, you really have to meditate, even guided meditation. Go to, on YouTube, there's so many different meditation channels I watch, I listen to, just like put them on your playlist or whatever, and just start meditating. Guided helps you if you're a newbie. Okay, some of you know this. Chakras. Cleansing your chakras. A lot of people ask me, how do you cleanse your chakras? Very simple. Keep yourself clean from clutter, like I just said. Anything with negativity. I like to keep myself clean from listening to gossip. I don't like to watch the news. Sometimes I will watch the local news just to know what's going on in my town. These things are necessary, by the way, guys. I look at the headlines of things. You have to cleanse your chakras in a way where you feel better. I like to also do smudging, and I do Palo Santo, and I do bells. I do everything to cleanse the energy. Yeah, because in my line of work, I do collect a lot. I have to be honest. It's kind of like it comes with with the job, but I don't mind it because I know how to cleanse it. I just get rid of it. I can even just go outside and just take some deep breaths, and you know what? It's gone. So when you accumulate something from maybe at work, people around you, they're talking, they're saying things. That's inviting clutter into your mind because you're planting seeds. Maybe this guy was doing this and she was there, and like all these assumptions come up, and then it's gossip and it's letting you assume, so you're automatically planting that seed. It's the same thing with everything. And you know what? When that happens, you're just like a mess. You apply it to your life without realizing. I know we can't be 100%. Nobody expects you to be, but I try. Just like with our eating, just like with our exercise, nobody can be, super man or woman, but you can try. So in order for love to come into your life, you have to do these like little um, little things in your life just to make things better. And then that's when you can attract the positivity and you can attract the love. So divine feminines right now, cleansing the energy, meditating, letting go, and celebrating is really important. Divine masculines, change. We're seeing this changes, new beginnings. So new relationship or rekindling an old one. That's what change represents also because of Mercury retrograde. Usually we see that a lot with retrogrades. Okay, so I hope that this video resonated with you. There's a lot of important messages that I got in this reading. I love it how it always happens that way. And I do offer phone chat and email readings. And the links are down below in my description area if you want to check that out. I know there's like a little way to get to it sometimes on the phone, so there's like little bars or something. So, text me or email me or, whatever if you can't find that link, or comment below, that you want the information, and I'll send it right on to you. With our form of social media, we can get in touch with each other. Now that's for YouTube. Instagram, you kind of know a little bit how to get in touch with someone. You DM them, and on my profile you will see the link to all my blogs and my websites. I'm losing my words, guys. Okay. And I just want to say to you guys, take these readings like for what they are. They're messages coming from above, given to me to give to you. You use them for your highest good. I'm not giving them to instruct anybody to do anything. And if this reading just didn't resonate with you, please watch it another time, because sometimes readings will come to you later on. And when you're not really focused on it, when you get the reading, you're like, I think I got a message. I take notes. I have to be honest. Sometimes I don't have time to rewatch, and that's okay, but take some notes down. So that really works and that helps. Another thing I just want to say to you all, thank you guys all for responding to me, and all the best wishes, and it's been a challenging few weeks, losing kisses a day after Christmas, and then welcoming my brand new first grandson, Michelangelo. We call him Angelo. So, one door closes, a new one opens, and it's been great. And thank you guys all for reaching out. I really, really, really appreciate it. I love you guys. So it's been hard, but at the same time, it's been a little bit easier. It's a blessing. It's really a blessing. And honey is helping us a lot with healing and, just getting past it. So we're doing good, guys. Thank you all for, just reaching out. Okay, so until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.